So I'm guessing these screws have dissimilar metals because most of them have corroded and turned into dust. The inside screws are aluminum, so I'm guessing the screw receptacles are stainless steel or something. And in marine environments, and other environments for that matter, you should not use two different metals together because they corrode like hell. So anyway, now you know. This is the filler piece for the beaver berth, and it's the same wood. It looks like to be the same wood as the wood that they used for the rest of the boat. So I'm using it as a test piece. So what I did was using orbital sander attached to a vacuum cleaner. I removed all of the varnish, and this takes quite a while. It's a job. It's work, and I'm going to apply oil. This stuff right here. Where is it? Going to apply this stuff. It says extreme climates oil for wood that looks teak. Let's see what happens. So this part usually is always very nice to watch. I'm using this clean rag, dip it in the oil and spread the oil around. At least that's how I saw people do it on YouTube. Brings out the grain. Seems to look pretty good. You get a little bit more. Let the wood soak the oil in. I don't know. I like it better without the oil. But still, well, no going back now. That's why one uses a test piece. But I think it looks good. It looks good. It's a bit dark, but maybe it will get lighter. I don't know. Let's see. Yeah, because I like the result on the other board, I started removing the polyurethane varnish. This is gonna take a long time. I attached the thingy, but yeah, that thing is on there. It's difficult to remove. It's gonna take a few days to remove all of this. Well, let's get to it. After here's COVID. After hours of sanding, this is how the wall looks. Let's get some oil on her. So this is the progress so far. It's looking much better. now we tackle the kitchen. So I just finished removing all of the nasty, whatever the fuck it was. I don't even know the name of it. So now to clean it all up. This is how it looks. Been using this. This is how it looks after 3 coats of Chuck Norris paint. I call it Chuck Norris paint because once you get it on something, it's not coming out. It's a 2-part polyester resin compound, and it works really well. I was able to do the 3 coats in just one afternoon. So because of the hardener, it hardens very quickly. It's time to tackle the electric system. And I gotta say, she doesn't look too good. Yeah, that's gonna take a lot of work. So I thought this was interesting. This bilge pump, it's not for the bilge, it's for the separate sump from the waters on the bathroom. I thought it was interesting the way it works. This one was broken, it didn't work because the bulb was broken, but what they did was they have a bulb with mercury inside, and then the 2 cables, the 2 ends of the cables are in the base of the bulb, so when this lifts up, it makes contact, and it's a 0 ohm contact. It's a really good contact. And then when it goes down, I thought that was really interesting. I don't think they do it like this anymore because, mercury, but still, this is really cool. To prevent it from breaking again, I'm going to encapsulate it in hot glue, and it should work forever now. After a lot of sanding and painting the frames, replacing almost all of the windows, this is how it's looking now. We chose this vinyl for the workspace over there. This window still needs to be done. It's a lot of windy, but I run out of Perspex or whatever, I'm tired. And here's a top tip for you. For the hatch over here, I need a 8mm ply. I can't find any in the store, so I'm removing 1 ply by hand from a 10 mil, so it will be 8 by the end. This is stupid work and it takes a long time for nothing, but it's the only way I can keep going. There is the other hatch, which is this top hatch. It has some weight on top of it so that the board glues onto the hatch. And yeah, it's starting to look way better. After putting the hatches on, some bolts come through here and here and over on the front. They are for a winch that's on top of here. Also another big hole over here for something else. And once the hatches are in place, I can drop down the second ceiling, and then I can do the rest of the ceiling with so that it looks like this one. Well, for you it will be like a second. For me it will be like a week. So yeah, that's it. What I'm doing now is putting the ceiling, I don't know whatchamacallit, which is a lot of work because, well, I put this one on first because this one gets screwed from the outside. So this one has to go in first because of the alignment on the holes. I started by nailing it. Originally it was nailed to the top, but sometimes the nail curls and comes back out. You know how it is with the gun. You try to nail it and the nail curls and comes back out. So it was getting to be quite how do you say it? I was getting unnerved every time that happened because it ruins the work you're doing. So I switched to using stainless steel bolts with washers, and this is much better because now I can control how much I tighten them and all of that. This job is a really tricky one because you have to come and you have to remove all of these staples by hand, otherwise you'll damage the wood. And then inside of this, let me show you. I will actually show you. It's 40-year-old degraded polyurethane, and this gets everywhere. And unless I'm using ski goggles or something, it goes in the eyes and it sucks. But yeah, I have to remove all of this to replace the old fabric with the new fabric. It's a lengthy job. Already bolted the stuff that is supposed to be bolted from this side, and this is it. Let's get going. See you in a bit. Yo! So this is how it looks like after 30 days. The kid's bedroom. It's all cool done. Then our bedroom. Of course there's an helicopter come by. The bathroom. Let me close this off. Still haven't done the big clean after, you know, construction cleaning. And here we have the kitchen, living room, all new windows, new glass on the hatches, new instruments. We have that clipper for depth. We have speed well, from Auto Helm and the autopilot. The fridge, I removed the old, very small fridge and created this. I'm trying to make ice in a separate box. It's kinda working, but very slow. But it's kinda working because, you know, this is one of those Dometic fridges that only does either very cold or a fridge. It's not both, but I think we can get both out of it. And what else? Well, that's it. It's looking good. Now let's take care of the outside as well. See you on the next one.